Let's talk.
Hey weirdos, welcome back. Episode
Hey.
20.
Oh my
What's
God.
good? We love y'all. Y'all love us.
Mhm.
So we came back with another
You
one.
keep coming back for more.
I know. So in the reality TV show, something such,
Mhm.
My Strange Addiction, I'm pretty sure y'all have heard about this TV show because it's on season 7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, season 7 on TLC,
Jeez.
by the way. Yeah.
TLC always got some bullshit.
Always, right?
I love it.
On the newest round of BS,
Mhm.
there's this woman, Catherine. She decided she wants to blend up and snort all of her food.
Every single meal, drink, everything.
She blends it up and snorts it. So the
Mhm.
woman on my screen, obviously, what is this? An iced coffee
Yes.
with caramel, mind you. Oh my God. She decided she
can't
wants to
even
go and
imagine.
snort it up because that's her addiction.
Yes. So she started it, she said, in junior college.
Yeah, because someone dared her to snort up a fruity drink, and she said that she could taste the fruit more than if she would have just drank it normally.
Mhm.
Addiction.
Full addiction. She also got a little buzzy in the head.
Yeah, and that was just
And immediately, though, like it goes from a prank, like a joke, to
to
steak, iced coffees, all your vegetables.
spicy guacamole.
Yeah, spicy
Okay, hold on.
food.
Spicy guacamole. You can see it on her desk.
Oh, no.
What did she blend up too? I have so many questions. She's got water in the back, some other very suspicious.
Listen, I got to take a little aside because if you know you're getting pictures taken and video for like a TV
Then
show,
why did you clean your kitchen?
clean up, right?
But this is like really her addiction. She's been doing this for 5 years and she snorts everything.
Which, I mean, to each their own, right? But now she wants to start dating.
And so this is what the episode was about. So if you want to go and watch it, it's amazing.
It's good.
But she goes on a date and she asks the waiter, "Do you guys blend it?" And he's like, no, but we
don't
do
have a
like
blender."
grits and stuff. And so he goes back, gets her drink, and she goes as normal, the little put it on there, take off, straw in there, and snorts it.
Right in front of her date. Didn't
And
say a
her
damn
date
thing
was
to
like,
him.
"What?"
He said, "What the fuck are you doing, Catherine?" Literally.
In public, and she had no shame.
Well, that's the thing. After 5 years, you think this is normal. You think this is what everybody does or nobody's tripping.
She knows, babe, you know, but that's insanity. And after the date, she was like, "I still want to be with you if you want." But he said, quote, "At this point in time," anytime it starts off with "at this point in time," "I don't know what's in the cards for me and Catherine, but if I can't stomach watching how Catherine eats her food, I can't promise a bright future for us."
That part. If I have to watch you stick a straw up your nose and snort food.
Oh my goodness. My question is that she always has to go with the plastic straws, right? Not the paper ones that
she needs like a boba straw. Those are big,
how wide
right?
it is? How big is her
Yes.
nostril?
Oh my God.
She's covering up her nostril. I understand, but like, can we like that looked like a big straw, right?
That's a boba straw. That's a boba straw.
That's a boba straw.
She needs it because you can't have those little thin ones and you can't have ones that disintegrate.
No,
those
because
paper straws.
She got to look at this point.
So she goes to the doctor, right?
Yes.
And the doctor's like, "Hey, this could be really dangerous. You can get liquid into your lungs, and just
All
like
of
any
it.
food, you can block your passages."
Yeah,
and
stuck in your windpipe. She can get an infection. God forbid she gets an infection because that's really, really dangerous. But she's like, "Okay, great." Continues to snort food.
She says, "I've cut down." But
She's
what does that
trying,
mean?
But does that mean you're eating food normally? Because it's not like she didn't eat food normally for most of her life. This has only been the past 5 years.
Exactly.
But then again, it's an addiction. We got to remember that this is her addiction. It might be weird, but like she can't stop.
Well, she could stop. But like therapy?
How do we treat this?
I don't know.
I don't even want to give her an IV or anything because it's like no liquid going in to try to feed you. Eat it normally. You know what I mean?
Is so gross. I'm sorry. I try not to like judge, but
we're listening and we're judging. I'm sorry, but we
judging.
are. I'm sorry, Catherine. But I hope you get better, Catherine.
Yes.
Love
Just
you.
like it's here. Just put it in here.
It's right. I know it all goes to the same place.
But the journey is different. Yeah, like
I mean, and you're neglecting your taste buds and like
no. Apparently, she tasted better. I don't know why.
Oh my gosh, Catherine, no,
Yeah,
cut it out.
Just stop. We have spoken. So now we're going to like a really surprising story. It upset me when I
Same.
read it.
Same.
But Tamisha Beauchamp, she had cerebral palsy. She was 20. She was at home with her family. It was 2020, so it was in the middle of the pandemic. It was summer of 2020.
It was.
But she was having trouble breathing. And so they call 911. The EMTs show up and they, after some time, pronounce her dead. Then she's sent to the funeral home, straight to the funeral home. They unzip the body bag.
And she wakes up gasping for air. She's alive.
She's alive. She was already breathing. Her eyes were open and she was gasping for breath inside of the body bag.
They rushed her to the hospital, but 2 months later, she passed away.
Yes.
See.
Okay. So there's a lot of questions I have on this one.
Yeah.
So many questions. My first is, how do you pronounce her dead at the scene? And what they had done, which I do know that this is not uncommon to call the ER and talk to a doctor for whatever reason. You need assistance, you need whatever. But the doctor is the one who pronounced Tamisha dead.
Without even being in the room.
How does that happen?
Exactly. I need someone to explain this.
An
EMT, a paramedic, I need you to explain this, because if you're not at the scene, you can't see the physical condition she is in. You can't hear it, like all these senses that you rely on to diagnose her or help her.
Right.
You were like, over the phone, go ahead and call it.
Like, what? Because I was reading and it said that she was declared dead based on real-time medical data, including heartbeat and breathing. So the EMTs had to communicate that to this doctor. But the EMTs are trained to be able to pronounce someone having passed away. Like, I don't understand
why they weren't able to do it.
Exactly. And why the doctor had to do it, who was not even looking at her.
Yeah. Wasn't even in the room. So that's another one.
But also, how traumatizing to wake up in a body bag. You don't know where you are. Your support system that you know is gone. And then you're just breathing.
She was having trouble breathing before
she
lost consciousness.
Oh my God.
And then you wake up and you're in a body bag. Let's be so for real. That's terrifying.
Absolutely terrifying. Especially like I said, she had a very secure, like her parents, her mother, father, you know, she had this thing going on at home, and now you wake up here.
Exactly.
And so after she passes away, her family has to go through over 5 years of litigation to be able to have them take responsibility because they were trying to hide
They were trying to fight it anyway.
Governmental immunity.
I get why it's there, but the nerve of you knowing that there's things that could have been done. They consulted multiple medical professionals as well, and they determined that if she would have gone to the hospital from her home immediately, she would have lived.
Yes.
It was the trip that she had in the body bag.
Exactly. With, I don't know how breathing, how do you even breathe in there?
How long was it? Like, you know?
So nothing can ever, you can't really put a dollar amount on somebody's, you know,
you
but
can't.
She was fine. The parents were finally awarded $3.25 million after fighting for 5 years.
I'll take my daughter back over your $1 million. Like, you know, it's heartbreaking. And I don't like how it might have been possible due to her condition, how they might have not cared or neglected her in some way, you know?
Because there's... when you think about people who are neglected in you know, with something going on with them, whether it's medically, just pain levels, tolerance, Black people, people of color, people who are disabled, queer people, you know, there is a standard of what they think everybody should act like. And if you don't, then maybe we don't know how to treat you as well.
Exactly.
And so this really, really pissed me off when I read about this story. I read about Tamisha. I want to keep saying her name because a lot of, you know, in all of the articles, they were like, you know, identifying her by her disability or by what happened to her.
No.
And so I'm like, no, her name is Tamisha Beauchamp. And this should never have happened to her.
It never should have happened.
Yeah. So I really, 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 if we have any medical professionals, EMTs who are watching this, it's like, how does this happen, first of all? And how is someone pronounced dead when the person pronouncing them is not there.
Is not even in the room.
Yeah.
I don't think that even makes any sense.
It does not.
I don't think there's any form of explanation that could fix that and how I feel about that, but that's insanity.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
please let us know.
Horrible. And like, come on, the medical industry, let's do better. You know, for how much school that you make these people go through. I feel like different levels of treatment and how to handle different patients should be like a no-brainer.
Absolutely.
You know? But that's just me. Exactly.
Okay.
So another thing that we also wanted to talk about was late last year, apparently the government goes through and makes a list of all of the items that are stuck up people's butts. And
I'm going to pause you right there. The government keeps track of this.
Oh, of course. Yeah, we gotta keep the numbers up. You know, we gotta make sure. Oh, quite literally.
Facts.
And they make a list. And I just, before we get into it, can we please mention the percentages?
Oh my God. Can I read it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you may.
Statistics for you.
Uh-huh.
Almost 39,000 people per year are hospitalized with foreign objects in their rectum.
What are we doing?
39,000? And of that 39,000, 78% are male.
Y'all. Yes. Yes. And I'm not letting y'all just walk away from this.
No.
What are we doing, huh? Are we bored? Are we curious? It's okay to be curious. I'm not shaming you.
Seriously.
But like,
if you like it, I love it. But let's be real here.
But let's be so for real. Because you're that curious enough to put a baseball. Because that was one of the items.
Oh my God.
And also, mind you, a baseball, not a softball. And if you know anything about the difference between a baseball and a softball, softballs are smaller.
Are bigger.
Are bigger?
Softballs are bigger. Yes.
Wait, was this your starter?
Did you go from a baseball to
a softball? Because they had a reason on there. What was the reason? To see what it felt like.
Yeah.
That was his reason. So to see what it felt like.
Mm-hmm.
You see where I'm going with this, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Start small, go big.
To see what it feels like.
To see what it felt like.
Like you guys see it on the screen. Feel free to pause and go through this. But beard clippers wrapped in plastic. Reason given, I was feeling constipated for 2 days.
So
it was going to
just what? Eat away at it like a little suction type of.
You say suction, but you were reading in the article because there is like suction up there.
Yeah. And there's standard practices for eliminating the foreign objects from people's butts. Like you can't just yank it out because there's like suction. And, you know, so there's like a whole procedure. They got to make sure it's safe and cool for these 78% of men that go to the hospital.
Oh, and the average age is 43 also. So you are way too damn grown for this.
You're way too late to be all curious and stuff.
43
is insanity.
Is the average.
Average.
Oops. I don't know that.
That's a good question.
That is a very good question.
I mean,
stop it. What do you think the political affiliation
Another
is?
one that was one of my favorite, marbles.
Marbles. How many?
How many? I have a lot of follow-up questions, you know? Like I want to know.
Oh my God. A turkey baster.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Shampoo bottle.
Mm-hmm.
He slipped in the shower. That was his reason.
Lies. You got curious in the shower. Don't lie to me. I know what you are.
I know.
Oh, based on our last episode, we know.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
A light bulb, the glass side first.
Glass side first? What if it's shattered?
That's what I was thinking.
Did it shatter?
Does not say. It just says the bulb got sucked up due to suction effect.
Oh my God. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh, another one. 2 pencils. Not just 1, 2.
What did you do after the first one? You were like, you know what? I could do this again.
More. Wait, was it after the first? It was after the first one, right?
It had to
So
be.
did we put it beside?
Is it sharpened?
Is it? Yeah, I have a lot of questions.
Okay, my favorite one.
Yes.
And then we can move on to what I want to have other things.
Uh-oh.
A 7-inch dildo and pliers. Yeah, the pliers were used to go get it.
To go get it.
And you got that stuck in there too?
That's, oh my goodness, that's insanity. He said, I need to go retrieve it.
And then
he was embarrassed, and then that got lost too.
Oh my God. I need this in an episode of The Pit.
Okay. But also to mention, since we're on the topic of sex toys, a 24-inch dildo was also found in somebody.
What?
24?
What?
24? I have a lot of questions.
This person has skills.
But like, also, if y'all are freaky like that, good for you. That's crazy. Like, shout out.
Do you mind switching to my screen? Because in this article, a Chicago ER doc was asked what was the craziest thing that he's ever pulled out of somebody's butt.
Okay.
Right?
Please.
So he said he pulled a full-size pumpkin spice Yankee candle out of a man.
Pumpkin spice? Was that your favorite flavor?
If y'all have seen these sitting on your mama's counter, okay, they are huge.
They're at least like this.
Thick glass.
They're really heavy too.
Lid included too.
Lid included?
Lid included.
Please tell me it was still attached.
Girl, I don't know.
We
are getting deep. Yeah. You are outnumbered and you have to take this L for all of the men.
Oh my God. But pumpkin spice though.
Pumpkin spice.
We love a fall girly.
Yes. And then a Florida man.
Oh, Florida.
We love
Come
Florida
on now.
man. He was trying to smuggle drugs through TSA.
Naturally.
In a thermos that he stuck up his butt.
It's so...
You see that?
It's in his guts.
It is in his guts.
Oh, I love the picture though. Thank you for the picture.
I appreciate that. With the circle, just in case we didn't know what we were looking at.
Wow. Yeah. And you know he was mad and comfortable the whole time.
How do you sit?
How
do you walk?
You were going to take a how many hour long?
With a thermos full of drugs.
Woo.
Yeah.
Woo, it was one of the metal ones, huh? Clickety, clickety, clickety.
All right, thank you.
That's insane. Wow.
So, I feel like people have some explaining to do.
Yeah, please explain.
Because this is just last year.
Yeah, just last year.
Yeah.
I honestly... we could judge, but at the same time, people got a lot of time on their hands.
You know what? I try not to yuck anybody's yum. Okay, you know? if you freaky,
it's like, okay, freak.
Okay,
do your thing.
But now you got a medical bill. Okay, calm down.
Okay, reason Yankee candle,
pumpkin spice,
Yankee candle. Oh God, love that for you, babe.
Okay. All right, so we are gonna end this like we love to with an Am I Overreacting?
Yes.
All right.
Come on, stay seated, y'all.
So this one is not super long.
Okay.
But I'm hoping that it sparks a conversation.
Oh, yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So am I overreacting? My assistant general manager joked about calling ICE during first day orientation.
That's not even a joke. You cannot joke like that. Fire him.
Okay. I had orientation today at a restaurant in Jacksonville, Florida. Florida for the win. And I've been getting a weird vibe since my interview yesterday. The interviewer kept repeating that this restaurant is one of the hardest serving jobs anyone can do and kept asking if I actually wanted the job, which I found odd considering I've been serving for almost 4 years.
Why are you trying to psych people out, though?
Fast forward to orientation today. Toward the end, the assistant general manager asked us to provide our license and social security card. I wasn't told ahead of time to bring my card, so I told him I might have a photo of it, which is normal. If you've had a job, I-9, you're supposed to bring that, right? So I checked my phone, but I couldn't find it, and I said I'd bring it the following day when I came back for training. His response was, I don't have to call ICE, do I?
Are you kidding?
No.
He thinks he's funny.
He does. Followed by laughter, including from him and the 3 guys I was training with.
Oh, you gotta go. You gotta go.
I laughed too, mostly out of embarrassment. I didn't want to immediately stand out or make things awkward, so I played it off. I am Puerto Rican, so I do look ethnic. I don't know. The whole interaction really threw me off. It made me feel uncomfortable. And now I honestly don't want to go back. At the same time, I feel like this is something that should be reported to HR. The overall vibe just feels really off, and I can't tell if I'm overreacting or if this is a genuine red flag. I do understand that he meant this as a joke. I honestly typically don't care about these things, but at the current state in which our country is under, just made me feel extra heavy. Am I overreacting?
You're not overreacting.
Not one bit.
I don't want you to go over making excuses for him. I get that it was a joke. No, it is not a joke.
Yeah, that's the problem here. It's just that to get by, you try not to rock the boat. And she's sitting here making excuses. I do look ethnic. He was making a joke. Blah blah blah. I mean, if anything, she was in a hostile situation. She's surrounded by 4 men who were laughing about potentially her being deported, or excuse me, kidnapped. Let's not play. Kidnapped and disappeared and sent to a country that's not hers. I mean, she didn't say, but most of these people are not foreign immigrants. They're from here. They're citizens. And they're being swiped up because of how they look. So for her to be like, I do look this way, really, really sucks that there's so many people in this country that are being terrorized this way.
It's profiling.
I just want to go to work.
Yeah. Just to go. That's so not fair. That is so not fair. It is profiling. Them wearing masks is also extremely illegal, in case y'all didn't know that. And you see a new something every day. People being torn away from their families, people going to work. And it's just like, seriously?
And to have that be a joke that comes out of your mouth as someone's supervisor, yes, honey, you should absolutely go to HR.
Yes.
But the problem is, I don't think you should even work in this place.
No.
Like, what's the point of even going? Like, just bounce.
That
just
was
go
your
somewhere
opportunity.
else.
Actually, thank you for saying that, because now I know beforehand that this would have been a terrible place for me to work. She would have been terrorized the entire time that she worked there.
And have nobody on her side. I mean, everybody's sitting there giggling and laughing at this terrible thing he said.
That's horrible. Literally horrible. I know, like, I want to scream because it's just like, it's unavoidable. What's going on is terrible. And people who turn a blind eye or choose to act like it's not happening is worse for me, because it's like, how can you not act like that's happening? How is that any worse than seeing somebody, I don't know, getting beat up on the side of the road and you just like, anyway, and you turn away? How is that any different? You know what I mean?
Or you make a joke, or you say, actually, yay. So
these are human beings that we're talking about, right?
Yes, they are.
So that's horrible. I'm glad she walked away. Thank you for revealing that you're a horrible, trashy person. If we can find his name, I would be like, oh, girl who drove 3 hours to go see.
To go check. I mean, showed up and was like, hey,
I have a script for you to read. I'll give you an opportunity to apologize. Bet.
Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, we're going to roll up. Well, anyway, that's it.
That is it, y'all. We shall see you next week. We love.
Peace.